Welcome back to the Listen Up podcast, where we analyze a new album each week. I'm Jamie, and this week we've got me, Nick, Jordan,
Where the fuck is Mario Judah?
and joining us again on the show is Jesse. Jesse, welcome back to this shit show.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
This week we're going to be taking a look at Remains by Bones, released in 2020, and it was also picked by Jesse. So do you want to tell us why you chose this to be your sophomore appearance?
Sophomore appearance, I like that. One thing, because we just got the Spotify 2020 back, and I think this is probably my third year in a row where I like Bones is the top one or two, usually top one.
Okay.
And I'm in like the top 0.1% of people who listen to him. So yeah, I just really like Bones. I've liked him for a few years now, and he drops a lot of music. So this is kind of hard, but I was hoping to introduce anyone who watches this to Bones. And I mean hard as in like he has a lot of stuff out. Yeah. So, you might hear this album and not like it. Might listen to one from 2016 and be like, where the fuck has this been? So
Right.
Anyway, I just really like Bones.
Nice. Yeah,
I think I read on Wikipedia that he's dropped 80 albums.
80?
Whoa, this year?
I thought it said since 2019.
Nah, not this year.
So maybe 80 like in combination with last year.
Oh my god.
No, I don't think so. He drops usually like 4 or 5 a year.
Did he drop 80
Okay.
songs? Maybe?
I think he's dropped.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's still a really high, even for that many albums, that'd be like averaging between 15 and 20 songs an album.
Nah, they're just one song.
which is not the case.
That's all it is.
It was 80. It says as of 2019 he has released over 80 albums.
Yeah,
mixtapes,
I would say
and
that might be
EPs
over his
When
whole
did he
career.
start?
across several aliases. Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And this album, somewhere he states he's been doing it for 8 summers, so I'm guessing at least 8 years ago is when he
That's
started.
an average of 10. Like,
10 albums a year.
that's crazy. That's prolific.
Yeah.
But maybe that's it's prolific, yeah, for real. And well, he's not. That's one of his big things. He's not signed to a record label, so he can do whatever he wants when he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And
I guess, and if he wants to drop 80 albums in 8 years, fuck it.
Fuck it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know I think it was at the end of last podcast, or it may have been either before or after discussing. But I know you told specifically Jordan, but also the rest of us to check out his stuff.
I did check out a little bit. Very little, but I did check out.
Yeah, I listened to a little bit at the time,
Yeah.
and then I was like, I'm not sure if this will be for me. But I think overall I enjoyed this album.
Yeah, me too. I want to say me too.
Right. Then that's one of the reasons why I kind of went with this one, because I could have went for like Teen Witch or like Skinny, which I love those albums, but this one has more of like an entry level Bones vibe to it. And then you have songs like Social Cues and what's the other one? Waiting for the Hammer to Fall, which I feel like you guys actually would like. Jamie and Nick. So, what did you guys think about those songs?
Oh, I really
noted
like
down
Social
like
Cues.
both of those have stronger. You like Social Cues, Jordan?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Nick. I think it was a lag a little bit.
No, you're good.
It's weird. Like, I'm as I listen to more music, I'm like, I don't even know what I like anymore. But this song is a little bit more chiller, and his voice is a little bit more soothing, I guess, than in like some of the other songs where it's a little more dark and I don't know, I'll say like gloomy a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
I think, I feel like there's definitely a lot of like.
I feel like gloom is a decent word for it because
dread.
I put like
Yeah.
moody
Yeah.
in my notes at first, and
Yeah.
I was like, that feels more like it's a little
Just
moody, but
emotional.
also I think like Arctic Monkeys when I think like moody.
Yeah.
There's
like kind of brooding, and he doesn't seem very like brooding. Like he doesn't seem like he's that kind of not darker side of music. I don't know, just like music with more like attitude and mood to it. He seems like he's more of like any emotional side of it.
Emo rap. Not really like emo, but
Social Cues reminded me so much of it's either like a specific artist or a song or a style. I'm not sure, but it's like I couldn't figure out specifically what it reminded me of, but it was like right on the edge of it was like on the tip of my brain tongue the entire time.
Yeah.
And I could not figure out what it was.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that like early 2010s style, or maybe if I'm mistaking it, maybe that's just when I found it, but I know it's 2000s, maybe early to late. It's like I said, it's kind of hard to put the tongue on it, but I don't want to say Blink 182, but that same time
it's somewhere
era
in that.
But there's like the thing is I don't know all these bands,
exactly.
But it's like, you know, what is it? American baseball or modern baseball? I don't know. Sorry, anyone who knows that.
American football.
But like these. Wait, is that really who it is? I thought it was baseball. You're probably right though. It's like this moody. It's this moody band, and they make like really, you know, guitar riffy, like whiny songs. I mean, it's not my type of music, but I appreciate it. You know what I mean? And some of the songs I like, and so I feel like this is Bones' take on that. He's probably influenced by that kind of music a lot.
I got you.
Yeah, so that's what it was. It was that, and because I have the same kind of thing where it's like it's stuff that I've been aware of, but not anywhere close to listening to enough to be able to, give a name to it. So yeah, the whole time listening to that song, I'm like, oh my god, what is that? There we go.
And I like it because you really just don't expect it. Because if you've never listened to Bones, or if you have especially, because his popular songs, HDMI and Sodium, like you hear that, you would never expect to hear one of these, you know, more lovey songs on a Bones album.
Yeah, I mean, even on the this album, after the first two songs, the first time I listened to it, I was like, oh, what is this? This is not like the other ones.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. There was a decent amount of variety, and that's what I like. Because, like you said, I guess it is like probably a pretty good introductory piece because there is like 4 or 5 different styles and stuff throughout it.
And then he even has another. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jamie.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think that either Take Cover or Skeletal Love were like my top tracks on the album.
Yep.
I really like those.
Take Cover's in my top 3.
I like it.
I'll go ahead and tell you. Flora 105,
Uh-huh.
Take Cover, and what's the other one? Oh my god. Oh, Spider Silk Robes. Those are my top 3.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like the piano in Spider Silk Robes a lot. Also, there's a line about like creating worlds, and he says, "I'm fucking raw doll." I thought that was awesome because how often do you hear raw doll name checked in rap? I was like, okay, I see you,
dude. I used to read those books all the time, but
yeah, I like how just relaxed his flow in Take Cover is. It's just so like, yeah, whatever. He's like. It's like the same idea behind like flex rap stuff typically, but he's so confident in being King Bones that he's just like, I don't gotta be angry about it. It is what it is. I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah, I like that, and I like the lyrics on Take Cover a lot because he's really. And I don't know if you guys know much about the underground rap scene that much. I mean, I don't know a ton about it. But I know that he's pretty respected. You know, he rode with Xavier Wolf and Chris Travis and all that.
I know that name.
Yeah. Okay. And so he's had a lot of influence, and I think that song really I think it must have been nice for him to be able to just write a song about understanding that and how he's like, but in the end he notes that even if everyone was deaf, you know, if the world goes deaf, I'm gonna still keep flowing. He's like, it literally is just him saying he doesn't do it for the flexing though. He does it for him, which I think is one of the reasons why he puts out so many albums, because he just enjoys making music.
Yeah.
Right. That's just him expressing himself. Yeah, I think is that the one where he talks about like criticizes people who do it just to get rich or something. He says like you've lost the meaning or something like that. I think that was in that one.
I don't know.
It may have been a different one. But yeah, the line where he says like I'll keep living out my days as King Bones or something. Really, that's a really tight like couplet.
Yeah.
I was also gonna say just I like how, or I don't know why, or I don't know if I like it. Blah blah blah. Never mind. I'm gonna restart. I like how I kept switching. I kept switching opinions in my head. But I like how there's no like spaces in the song titles. It just adds like a little bit of like, it's like, how do you differentiate yourself?
Character.
Like, wait, what?
Character. Yeah, like how Billie Eilish has all lowercase.
Yeah. It's just something that's like you can realize, or you can like see aesthetically, like just right off the bat that like that's how they're set up, or at least this album's set up. I don't know about his other albums.
Yep, all of them.
Okay,
that's even how he tweets on Twitter.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, see, that's too much. That's too far,
dude. He's
when it gets serious.
He's saving spaces, dude.
Mr. No Spacebar, as they call him.
Mr. No Space.
That's chaos. See, I don't know. That's a little too much.
He just comes on the track. He's like, "Yo, it's Mr. No Space Bars here. We about to get into it." But I was gonna say,
bro, imagine if you rap like that. You just talking like no space.
Probably some people do. But
I was I'm trying to think of someone.
Yeah,
his full name is Elmo Kennedy O'Connor.
Yeah,
imagine waiting 9 months to name your kid Elmo, dude. Man.
His brother's name is Elliot.
Elmo and Elliot.
Yeah,
Elmo's better.
I was gonna say,
I like that song. What's up?
I was gonna say Monster Mash kind of had some 808s that reminded me of like drill type beats. I don't know if this is like drill specific music, but
Monster Mash reminded me a lot of like Mo Bamba or something.
Yeah.
And it was like, probably my least favorite track on the album.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like loved it. I was just saying like it, like the hard hitting 808s is what like defines drill. Like it's more of the Pop Smoke, the second album of his, and the first album more than like the one we just listened to. But it's like that. It's that hard hitting like drums, and it's very apparent in Monster Mash. Like once the beat starts happening, and I don't know. I just like that. I enjoy the song. I don't know if it would be my favorite, but I was going to say I enjoyed it. Also, just like as all the songs, I feel like sometimes the music was a little louder than his voice, and I couldn't hear him as much. Did anybody else feel like that? Or
yeah, there were definitely parts where
maybe not all the time, but
it's almost like the vocals are taking a backseat.
Yeah, and I don't know if he did that on purpose or not, but I mean, obviously, I think it'd be on purpose. But
if I had to guess, it's a maybe. He's known to work with some really like really good producers that he enjoys working with. You know what I mean? So it doesn't surprise me if he wanted to take a backseat in some of these songs, because some of the songs, and this album's not so bad with it, which I'm not saying bad because I like it, but it's not so heavy with the scream type vocals, because he definitely does that in some other albums.
Okay.
So yeah, he might have just wanted to let Lyson ride, and show off his beats on this one.
I was going to say, because Lyson I didn't check like specific credits, but I just saw that he was credited on all the songs. I thought he was the producer for all, if not most of the songs. Gotcha.
Did you say Lawson?
Yeah.
Lyson.
Lyson.
I think it's L.
Lysol with an N.
Yeah, he's credited on this album. What else? Social Cues was a really good song. I don't know why. It's just very like,
you like that one?
Yeah, it's just very. I don't know if it was the guitar and then the beat coming in behind it, but it's like a chill song that you could just kind of like bob your head to. Again, I don't think I could like, you can like throw a party with this song in the background, but it's a nice like ride along song,
Yeah, I think it's a cruising song.
That's kind of
alone.
Yeah, that's how I felt with Bentley. I put Bentley's. Is it? No, it's just Bentley. Yeah, I noted in my notes that I feel like that's just a late night highway drive. Vibe song.
Been there.
Yeah, maybe this whole album is too. I don't.
Yeah. That's what I've used it for.
I liked the like weirdly relaxed fever dream storytelling that was throughout Skeletal Love.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing at the end, you find out it's like a weird dream.
Yeah.
But I just like, it's got the same vibe as like listening to A Regulator by Warren G, kind of, but 3 decades newer version of that. But the like backbeat and the loop that's going throughout the song does a really good job of keeping your subconscious like on the edge, as well as the eeriness of the storytelling. I thought that it was a very that was one of the cases where lyrics and music complement each other quite well.
That was awesome.
I liked that.
And I have to say, especially that song is a good showcase. But throughout all of his music, and even this album, sometimes, like Skeleton Gang, Coke White Skin, these are some things off his album, off this one. Spider Silk Robes drag when I walk. Like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? But then it's also like, in most of his music, he's kind of like world building, and I feel like he is really, really good at developing like this vivid imagery of like, the Skeleton King from a long time ago or like now, you know what I mean? It goes back and forth, but it's something I really enjoy about his music is the imagery that he's able to put out there.
Bro, someone's gonna map out the Bones lore for us.
Fantastic.
It's like King Giz.
King Lizard and the Gizzard Wizard.
Gizverse.
What?
Something in Skeletal Love, for some reason when I heard it like halfway through it, I was like, man, this really sounds like a Common song, like Common the rapper. Have you guys listened to much of his like
Common and
stuff?
Knowledge, right?
A little bit.
Wait, what?
Sorry, for some reason I thought that Common Knowledge was a rapper just because the word Common Knowledge is like together, but at least they could collab and be Common Knowledge. But never mind.
I was gonna say if Common and Knowledge linked for a producer rap like album, that'd be awesome. I love Knowledge's beats.
Let me see what Common looks like. I don't think I've ever heard.
He's on Maker Say with Kanye and Kid Cudi.
Oh, okay.
He does played on Hell on Wheels.
I make a say, oh.
Wait, is that a new show?
No, it's an old show. Not old, but it's like 2013 probably.
Gotcha. He plays in Wanted, that movie with James McAvoy
so many songs.
and
Jeez.
Angelina Jolie.
Is that the one where they curve the
He played in John Wick 2 too.
Oh, he appears on College Dropout too. What song?
He's on Good
one
Music.
Of, like, the I guess still modern but like older, like prolific rap artists.
Yeah, maybe I should listen to more of him. I like Maker Say.
He's very good at telling stories in his rap, and his beats are usually kind of like, when you think like hip hop from like maybe the 80s or 90s. I'm not good with older hip hop, but it doesn't sound like heavy 808s. It's just kind of like drum and like rhythm generating.
Yeah.
More than like heavy bass.
Rhythm generating.
He's just got some good stuff, and Bones' voice doesn't really sound like his at all, but his flow and like bar delivery in that song sounded similar to
bar
Common.
delivery.
Yeah,
I like that. I'm never using cadence
bar
again.
delivery.
Bar delivery.
Well, you guys, we've talked a lot about
bars.
the softer stuff, and honestly, I have Monster Mash on here as a song that I don't love. So like, what do you guys feel about like Lacquer or Baja? Bad Reception, like that's one of my favorite ones. The harder songs, you know what I mean? Is there any of them you liked, or you just couldn't catch it?
I like Lacquer.
Yeah, I think Lacquer was the one that I liked too. I wasn't as big a fan.
Yeah, I don't remember
as like the more but it's weird. I didn't even like the ones I expect, like listening to it, that I would have expected me to like more, like Social Cues and Let the Hammer one. I thought those were just kind of okay too. I liked like Peace and Quiet, Spider Silk, Skeletal Love, like all of that stuff I liked a lot more, which was odd to me, but I did like Lacquer though.
I think I was more familiar with the Baja and Lacquer beats, which why I like those a little bit more. Again, I like Social Cues even though they're different, but I think I like them for different reasons, and I just I happen to like both styles, which sometimes doesn't happen or sometimes does depending on the day, I guess. But Those are the ones I was a little bit more familiar to, with like a little faster pace of beat and like more hard hitting drums or whatever beat style in the background. But I enjoyed like Lacquer a lot. Bad Reception didn't. It seemed a little more reserved than Lacquer or Baja, in my opinion. But maybe I was just.
Oh no, it
maybe
definitely is.
Maybe maybe it's the delivery of the voice too. Like some rappers can like sing and make a song less like tame than maybe, or more tame than maybe some of their other stuff when they start like, I don't know, not like screaming on a verse, but like trying to think of a good. Pop Smoke's a good example, but I'm trying to think of one that like we would know more like
a Childish Gambino. He can sing.
Yeah,
really well,
that's a really good example.
But he also has some harder songs.
Yeah, like Bonfire versus like Redbone or something.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is the reason why
Geek Sweatpants.
The reason why I mentioned Bad Reception is because besides the very beginning where it has that like, I don't know, synthetic bell kind of thing, which I really like, by the way. After that, the beat does get a little bit harder, even though he kind of his style, or I don't know the word for it exactly, just the way he's handling himself, stays low.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to comment on. Is his voice is just still very like pretty uniform throughout the song.
Calm, if anything.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Almost like a lazy bar. Everything is just like, I mean, he's not slow, but he's just low.
Yeah.
You don't feel like rushing it, you know? He's just taking his time.
He's just taking his time.
Chilling.
In the studio, mixing up raps, you know? Yeah, but would you say the latter half of the album is
my
more...
fifth album this year?
Wait, what?
I said just releasing my fifth album this year, no big deal.
This is my 69th album of the year, guys. Just please continue to support me.
It's funny, I think he actually released an album like a few days before I recommended this.
That's funny.
I saw that.
Yeah.
When the first time I looked this up, I think it was his latest release.
Yeah, From the Grave.
And then
From Beyond the Grave.
Yeah. And then a couple times ago when I looked it up, I was like, oh, he's got a new album.
Yeah. What were you gonna say about the last half of the album?
I was gonna say, it seems a little more like what Jamie was saying, like why he liked it a little bit more. It was a little I don't know. It's not like calling something therapeutic sounds weird. It's more like
it's vibey. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. More vibey.
And I definitely I like the second half more than I did.
As well.
I think I like the first half a little bit more, but
makes sense.
That's just because I mean, Waiting for the Hammer to Fall. I like that song. Spider Silk Robes. I keep listening to it. I don't know if I like it that much. I don't know.
Honestly, the verse, like literally that one part of the verse carries the whole song for me. It's like Spider Silk Robes drag whenever. I like that part right there. Like literally, I'm just like that's all I needed the song for. And it's just little stuff like that that I like it. I mean,
no, there's definitely songs that have that. Maybe it's one of those things that like you miss like the first couple times you listen to it, and then you find it like a little bit later, and then you're like, oh, well, how did I not like this song? Because there have been so many songs where I listened to it when it comes out, I'm like, that's all right, and then I listen to it later, I'm like, why didn't I like this when it came out? You know?
Yeah, that was like when the Monkees dropped their album Tranquility Base. Me and
Yo,
Nick,
you dropped a monkey?
Oh,
yo,
like we were talking about that literally, like driving back from McDonald's before this episode. We some song came on. I was like, it's crazy how much we didn't like this album, but now I mean, both of us. I don't know about you, Nick, but at least both of us, we like really enjoy that album.
Oh yeah, I like it a lot more. I think I still like the first half more than I do the second half, but I love the ending song, the Ultra Cheese. Mm-hmm. I've always really liked that song.
I like the titular track,
but it's
4 out of 5 is also a damn good.
I love that one too. And I'm a big Star Treatment guy.
Yeah, Star Treatment.
We'll see. We'll listen to it sometime.
I think it's hard.
I like.
What's up? What, Jamie?
Oh, I was just saying, the specifically on Peace and Quiet, it feels super like you're dreaming.
Yeah, it's a nice little interlude.
Just the music in the backing of it, you're just like floating, kind of.
Which song, Jamie? Sorry.
Peace and Quiet.
Peace and Quiet.
It's the third to last song.
Yeah.
It's a good title for. Yeah, the title matches the song description pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's
He's
true.
like,
it
what
is
should I call
aptly
this?
named.
Start sleeping. Oh, Peace and Quiet. Obviously.
Wake up from the nap.
Let me just unbind my space bar real quick and then start typing this up. Let me just take off my space bar from the keyboard real quick and all right, we're good.
Good to go. Whatever floats your boat.
Lyrics like that. No, sorry. I'm not digging at it anyway.
No. Whatever floats your boat is the next song name.
Oh.
Yeah, you look at that's also how he like writes words. So you look at like his like notebook where he's writing down lyrics and it's just all.
He's like, gotta save
no
paper.
spaces.
You gotta save paper or typing space.
Hey, you would save space, you know.
Yeah. Be hard to look at it sometimes, but yeah. But yeah, sorry. Whatever floats your boat. Sorry, I totally thought.
I'm just being a smart ass.
Like, yeah, I guess whatever floats my boat. I guess
right over.
It went so far over. It's like all the way up on the ceiling right now. Again, this one's a little slower.
Yep.
I like his bars a little bit more on this one than the beat, whereas some of the other ones I like the beat a little bit more than his bars. Mm-hmm. But they seem a little bit more aggressive on this one, and I like more aggressive rapping.
Yeah, you like it when they growl at you.
Grr, she like the way you Micah Mary Micah. Yes. I think I'm gonna get a vinyl Pop Smoke for Christmas. But anyways.
Nice.
Yeah, no, he definitely comes off a little bit more he's definitely not laid back in this one, I don't think. He's like, I feel like he's standing, like, maybe in the other ones he's sitting in a chair. Obviously, he probably doesn't sit in a chair, but like.
And this one he's standing up for?
Yeah, like putting his like arms around the mic, like, what the?
Are you talking about Whatever Floats Your Boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like the point of the song too. He's like definitely dissing record labels and like the predatory nature of them in general. It's
explain that a little more, because I didn't get like that a whole lot, because sometimes I miss some of the lyrics, so maybe it like tears the story apart too for me. But
give me just a second, I'll have to look up some specifics. Oh yeah, he says like, I've never had interest in going platinum. That's for self-congratulators lacking passion. They should go give it up, but I promise they won't. They got 4 or 5 managers needing a financial dose. Like, stuff like that. Record label take the cake, leave you a slice, just enough to buy you drugs and a mansion you like. So, and he goes on and on about this, pretty much how like record labels set young artists up to like fail, pretty much, or like churn as much money out of them as it can, and then then they're kind of like, then they've changed as a person, and there's nothing you can do to help them at that point.
Yeah.
And then it also is a little disrespectful in general, because he's also like, I never did it, you know what I mean? Like, and he's like, you better watch out, because I haven't done it, and I'll like drop bombs, as in like lyrical bombs, if you will.
Okay, so I don't know what happened here, but someone, I think it's either mine or Nick's audio gets cut off, and so this next few seconds of conversation probably won't make any sense.
Maybe if you listen to some of his music.
No.
Yeah. Oh no, he means real bombs.
Oh,
gosh dang! I hope not. Actually, never mind. Rappers talk about murdering
crazy.
people in like broad daylight. So.
Yeah, I know, and he barely does it. He's like, I hope not. Pop Smoke's literally like, I'm gonna pop out and smoke you.
Oh, you had to bring it up.
He doesn't mean
you had to bring it up,
smoke,
didn't you? Smoke will never clear.
I was gonna cry on the podcast.
Won't be the first time, but no, I'm just kidding. No, Christmas Eve.
Not on Christmas Eve.
Wait, this is Christmas Eve.
Wait.
This is Christmas Adam. Oh, that's why they
For the
called
listeners,
it. I
this
just
is Christmas.
got that.
Christmas.
Someone
Adam.
said it's Christmas Adam. I didn't get it at all, and I just realized.
Oh, because Adam and Eve.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I've never
I
heard
just
that
got
before.
that.
I like
Wow. Okay. Anyways, wow, that was a good realization. I'm glad I got that on voice channel.
I'm glad I could.
Now,
be there
now
for that.
you've got the one up,
Jordan.
Jordan.
And now the last song is actually named Floor, and it's the bottom song. Coincidence?
105, highest floor,
Holy
bottom
cow.
song.
Is there a thing behind the 105?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
It felt like a jazz lounge listening to that song.
Yeah, let me Google it because honestly, I haven't even
Heck
thought
yeah.
about the meaning behind it.
You just
I will
sitting
tell you,
there
it's
like,
probably my favorite song on the album.
Yeah, it is. It is a really good
Some
song. I do like this one.
saxophone, just chilling.
I think it was my favorite one, just based off the beat itself.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I feel
classic,
Nick
like pop.
would like this a
Ah,
little.
ha, ha.
I'm different.
Yeah, I can't find anything.
Oh, really? So he just chose it? I guess.
But I'm telling you, speaking of highway songs, like if you ever riding, not driving, in a car, a little tipsy, this song is
Yeah, it comes on. It'd be like you're in
So
a
good.
jazz spaceship.
Yeah, the jazz, fantastic.
I would love a jazz spaceship.
Bro, that's what you want, self-driving cars that you just sit in there and then it's just like jazz. And
Yeah, man.
light
Listen to some
rapping.
Tony Bennett. Some
Kenny
Wait,
G.
Some John Coltrane.
What is it? It's
does
Tony
Kenny
Does
G.
Tony Bennett rap?
Bennett, yeah. See, that's what you need. I want the Tony Bennett Kanye Christmas album.
Who's Tony Bennett?
Yes.
He's like
He
the
did an album with Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
You
he's
guys-
like the
Oh
Not
yeah,
even
he's
mentioning Al Green, the guy name checked in the song.
he's name checked in it? I didn't catch that.
Al Green vinyl.
Yeah, he does. He has a Christmas one.
Let it
That's
turn,
a
get
pop.
my groove on.
Let it turn, get my groove on.
Heck yeah! I almost bought a Marvin Gaye vinyl today, but I didn't.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Dude, that'd
You should've
been
been like-
sick.
Bro, that's a move right there.
Then you should have been like,
Mhm.
you should have picked up the cashier's phone number, guy or girl, and been like, "Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on." Anyways,
yeah,
just say,
get the
"Let's get
phone
it on,"
number
because that was
call
the name of
them,
the record.
and say that into the phone.
Yeah, Nick, give me the phone number of like, do you still have that Marvin Gaye album? Oh yeah, we do. Let's get it on.
What you
And
do
don't
is
even
you
buy
gotta say
the
like,
record.
I have no one to play this for. It's like I really want to listen to whatever track that is. Like I know the name of it, but whatever number it is
yeah.
with someone, they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
Are you free to listen to it later?
That's funny.
You just met me. Give me your money and leave, sir.
That's
That would be an
funny.
accurate response to that. Or an proper, not an accurate, but
An
a
accurate
proper.
response would probably be a laugh. They'd be like,
Yeah,
ha, ha, ha,
probably.
Please
Be
get
like,
the
"Ha,
fuck
ha,
out
I'm
of here!
gonna
It's
hang
Christmas.
out."
I don't
Ha!
Give me
Get
your
away
money.
from me! I'm glad there's a counter between us.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. That's all the notes I have. Oh wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. I lied. I'm a liar. I like the
We caught
mix
Jamie on camera
of
lying.
synth and guitar throughout the album. You don't hear a lot of just blatantly heavy synth in this kind of typically this
In,
kind
like,
of
rap?
genre. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like none of them are super complex or anything. Like the synth isn't the showcase. I just liked what it brought. They added a lot more depth to like the pyramid of sound. That was cool.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
never
all my
really
notes,
listened
though.
to like
Now I'm
Playboy
not
Cardi before last week, and I listened to probably like half of his first album,
Do you
and
like
it was pretty good. I liked it.
I need to listen to it before Whole Lot of Red drops.
Before a whole lot of red comes out. Oh baby,
The Kid Cudi song's coming out. Kanye helped produce it. They've got other people on there too. I forget. Maybe Andre? No, not Andre. I don't think. I forget.
Andre.
Nah, I'm
What's
just kidding.
that
There's like-
Choppa song?
Wait, what?
Andre
It's
2000.
like New Choppa by ASAP Rocky and Playboy Cardi.
I haven't heard that song. Is it a song?
Oh god,
I
yeah, you gotta go listen to that.
I'll
I feel like it's kind of like a
It is a
hidden
good song.
gem.
start
That shit's
right now.
fire.
like that,
Choppa,
and I
New
like
Choppa
woke
came
up
with
like
a
this.
beam.
But woke up like this is kind of famous, I think.
Yeah. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's a hidden gem. Everyone talks about that song, and I'm like, bro, have you heard Rocky's verse? He's like, my partner's in the library, the Glocks, the Tommy Bish for H, the E double hockey stick. And he just like, I'm like, dude, that shit goes hard as hell.
Yeah, I
still
haven't
cutting
heard
all
it yet,
this, by the way.
I met a dude who was saying, what did he say? He compared A$AP Rocky to like
Jesus Christ.
no, like someone within rap compared to like someone within some other genre that people really overhype, and I was like, I don't think so. I think A$AP Rocky's pretty good. Yeah, Rod Stewart definitely. No,
I don't know.
What?
He deserves a lot of the hype. There's times where I felt like, but it's not even like hype though. It's like people that I know that want to bump the same album over and over and over, and I'm like, okay, it's good, but give me a break. Right?
Yeah, relax.
Yeah. So it's not industry hype.
I like Every Day by him featuring Rod Stewart.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good song.
That song hits. I first heard it at I think it's the credit song for Baywatch, the new one. I think that's where I heard it. It was used in the movie. I'm pretty sure it was the credit song.
The credit song for Baywatch.
Off that album.
Me and Vic watched it, and
song.
the credits rolled, and I was like, yo, this is pretty good.
I just thought of an important point. You guys know Canal Street by A$AP Rocky?
I have heard.
I know you got the
no.
guns, but I've never seen you bang.
I'm pretty ignorant of the A$AP, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
I say I like rap, and then
that's
there's like
Bones.
10 billion artists that I haven't listened to yet.
That's on the LSD album, and it features Bones.
Oh, the LSD album.
He does the hook on it. Yeah.
Cool.
He's like, listening to bones, feel it in my bone. That's who he's referring to. And that's,
yeah.
I heard that and didn't connect the two for like a really long time somehow.
Yeah, that happens.
I think about it with the clothes of things. Sorry, I like that song a lot, but just because it's popular, probably.
I don't know it.
LSD
Joints is good off that album. It has Kanye on it.
Wait, which one, Nick?
There's a song called Jukebox Joints.
Is that on the LSD album or the no? Wait, what's that one album called?
Yeah,
you mean a
It's on
jam off of
A$AP.
Coloring Book?
That's
No,
what I was.
shut
That's
up.
what I thought of.
I love that song.
Wait, Juke Jam. No, Juke Jam's different, right?
That's a good song.
That's Chance featuring Justin Bieber.
Yeah, that's a song
Yes.
I never listened to
Yep.
off that album.
We used to roll it to ring. That's one of my favorite.
Yeah, I
songs
love
by
that song.
Chance. That song is
It's
so
alright.
good.
Nah, dude, Smoke Break
great.
is so underrated on that album.
We don't do the same drugs no more.
Same drugs.
Same
Oh,
Drugs is overrated a little bit, I think. But
Really?
bro.
Smoke Break's underrated. Okay,
That whole album's pretty good.
It is.
Bro,
it is. Honestly,
Big Day?
yeah, it is. What?
Big Day?
I love my
Dude,
wife.
the Big Day. Hell yeah. Honestly, okay. There's like two songs.
I
there's
met
2 or 3
Kanye
songs
West.
I actually-
I'm never going to fail. He then proceeds.
Oh yeah, I
to
said that
fail.
tweet, or I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
saw
that
it.
shit was funny.
I met Kanye West. I'm never gonna fail. Chance releases
Oh, really?
the Big Day.
I bet. Really?
No, just kidding. This
Um,
is a We Love Chance podcast. Okay. Except
So,
the
do we
this
have
week on
any
A$AP Rocky.
more notes before we want to give a rating to this album?
I
I
mean,
think
I
I'm
have a
good.
note about Bones in general. If you listen to the album off this podcast and you don't like it, that's okay. But I'd recommend trying to find some other songs or albums. And if you don't like the hard stuff, he goes under a moniker called Surrender Dorothy. That's actually like only like exclusively softer music, and it's really worth it. Worth the chance. So there you go.
I might.
I got you.
I might check that out then.
Yeah, it's really it's a, like kind of vibey, kind of like spacey stuff. At least the top few songs. I mean, I haven't listened to every song Surrender Dorothy's released, but
It looks like it's
really sweet.
It's a duo of him and someone named Grief, but spelled
Grief is
really
one of-
wrong.
Yeah, Grief is one
Wait,
of
how do you
his
spell
like.
it?
How do you spell it?
Are they in team
Yeah, it
sesh?
looks like a collective kind of thing.
How do you spell it,
Yeah.
Jamie?
Greaf. So I guess it is only one letter wrong, but it hurt my brain.
Grief is one of like he's probably like the most popular producer among Bones fans. Like Bones are like, oh my god, did Grief produce this? Or oh my god, Grief produced this? And I'm pretty sure he's relatively anonymous. Like I don't think anyone's ever seen his face confirmed.
Oh dang.
Daft Punk.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's on that MF Doom.
I was about to say that. I was going to say that.
Right. Yeah, I'll probably check that out then. So then I guess we can go ahead and give a numerical review.
True.
A rating, some call it.
Numerical
Jesse,
rating.
if you would like the honor of starting us.
Okay.
You two can fight it out amongst yourselves to go next.
Okay. So, I guess we're rating this out of everything you guys have rated, just all music in general. Right? Sorry, you can cut this out, but I'm just like I'm like, do I rate this for Bones albums or do I rate this for like overall?
It's up to you. I try to do it pretty album by album. I think Jordan kind of does more. He lets the relation feed into his a little bit. It's however you want to rate it.
It's not a conscious either decision that I'm making.
Entirely subjective.
Because I'm so into you.
I'll say in general, if I was looking at it from an unbiased position, which I'm not, I'd have to give it like maybe a 5. And coming from a fan, use that one in your grading. Coming from a fan, I'll have to give it, out of the rest of Bones' albums, probably like a 7.5, maybe 8.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like it.
So from a total music, you would give it a 5. From a catalog standpoint, you like it in the upper 7.5 and 8 area.
Catalog.
Well, I'm trying to be non-subjective in that 5. If it's me, my subjective opinion, it's that 8 mark.
Bro, we'll give it an 8. We're all about subjectivity here.
Okay, that's fair.
There you go.
I'd say roll with the 8 because I don't think I've ever done a rating based off of like unbiased compared to all the other music I've been exposed to. Like I go pretty much off personal enjoyment.
We're not that cool. Yeah, we're not that. Sorry, not cool. We're not. Okay, never mind. It's not us. I'm not that. I'm not that musically talented where I can separate a decision based on an album from like its music, like theatrics, and just like my personal opinion. Like well, I don't think I could do that. But
well, the thing is, and I appreciate you guys for listening to it and everything, but a lot of my friends, they don't like Bones. Surprise! What? Yeah, I know, right? Like, or they'll like tolerate it, but like you have to. It's one of those things that the more you listen to them, the more you I appreciate it. If you appreciate it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely had that at least with this album in general. So I would imagine that's how like.
And personally, I like to really like get into rapping the songs that I listen to personally. Mm-hmm. I said, so like I don't know, he makes songs that are really fun to follow along with.
I got you.
Anyway, who's going next?
You guys get to fight. Who is it?
Nick, I will break. No, I'm just kidding. You know what, Nick? I'll let you go next.
He's in the holiday spirit.
All right,
I'll be the gentleman.
I appreciate it.
Didn't like that.
I'll give it a 5 because I'd say I enjoyed like it wasn't my personal taste per se, but I really liked Bentley and Lacquer was good, and Where the Hammer Falls, and Floor 105. Like, see, I can still name songs that I enjoyed listening to.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like the overall thing wasn't something I would really throw on, but like if I was in the car with you, Jesse, and you threw it on, I wouldn't be like, man, what is this? Like, change this.
Yo,
like, it's good. I can listen to it.
Yo,
that's what we say when Nick plays music in the car too.
Yeah, and then we beat him
when I
up
turn on Fiona Apple,
punch him in the head.
He's like, "Hey, you guys, listen to this Freddie Gibbs."
I turned.
Fart noises.
He was nominated for a Grammy.
And then fart noises comes out of the stereo. I'm kidding, Nick. I feel like I'd actually like that album if I listened to it.
I want Freddie Gibbs to hear you say that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Blow this podcast up so that Freddie Gibbs can beat up Jordan.
Freddie Gibbs, the guy from iCarly?
Oh my gosh.
Bro, I would love to see Nathan Cross fight Jordan. That's the guy, right?
I would love to see that.
Freddie.
Nathan Kress, yeah. No, Kress, yeah.
Well, I said that because it was reminding me of Freddie
and Gibby.
And Gibbs.
I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
True.
You hear they're rebooting that.
No.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Let good shit die. Come up with something new and don't ruin our shit.
Don't dig it up from its grave, bro. Okay, so for my rating, I was actually also going to give it a 5 as well. Pretty much like the same reasons for
so
Nick.
You said are you still?
Oh no, yeah. Sorry, I just meant like I was going to do it like before Nick said his or before anybody else said theirs.
Bro, I don't know. Sounds like you might have copied him. I don't know.
They all copied me. I said 5.
That
audience,
is true.
Audience, review the tape.
Yo, chill. Who put the baby in the manger? No, I'm just kidding.
Put that baby in that manger.
Baby in the manger. Baby in the manger. Baby.
What will it do? What will it do?
What will it do, bro? Okay, but no. I was gonna say for opposite reasons than Nick. I still like for different song choices. I think from Nick, I still would give this a 5.
I gotcha.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I am going to break the mold, and I'm going to give it a 6.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I thought about that for a second, but then I was like, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it. Like, it's definitely not the typical genre that I listen to, but there are, like, I saved, like, 5 or 6 songs off of this album. Like, I actually enjoyed them enough to save them.
Oh, dang, nice.
That's
so
funny.
By that, I see that as success.
As the diehard fan, if I can find my mouse, I only saved 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess I saved 5.
I mean, he does have a lot of music, so
80 since for a while. So
let me see how many
albums, mixtapes, and EPs
are in my liked songs. Wait, you can't do that on. Bones.
Yeah, I know it shows up on mobile. I don't know if I don't know if it shows up.
Yeah, it's different though. Oh wow, they took one of my favorite ones off. That's funny.
Bastards.
Wait, does it have a count anywhere? Doesn't
Can't be trusted.
Count.
That sucks.
Okay.
Dang, Spotify taking our data.
Gosh dang it, Spotify! It's not like it used to be back in the old days.
Well,
anybody else need a poop? What?
So that brings the average score to a 6.91, and I'm realizing now that I forgot to add a ranking formula to my spreadsheet.
I have 40 songs from Bones in my liked songs.
Nice. I was gonna say half, but that's 80 albums. I don't know how many songs.
And then I have several more unreleased ones on SoundCloud.
Oh, yes, dude. Sometimes I have to go to SoundCloud just to get... Do you know Crisis by Josiah?
Yeah.
Dude, that song was on Spotify, or on SoundCloud only for so long after Cole Bennett did a music video to it. I actually saw the day that Cole Bennett released it, listened to it. Wait, what did you say?
I didn't know he did a music video to that.
Yeah, he did. It was actually where I found it. It was 2019 or something. And then every time I want to listen to that song, I have to go on Spotify, or not Spotify, damn it, SoundCloud, and listen to an ad every time because I'm like, oh. And then TikTok blew it up, and then he put it on streaming platforms. I was like, you know what? Thanks, TikTok. Even though this song's super popular now, I'm not gonna gatekeep because that's toxic. So, thanks for blowing it up and getting it on a stream.
Have you listened to Good Morning Tokyo?
Good morning, my name is Tokyo.
Good morning, my name is Tokyo. It's like a window. I'm here to air it out.
I have added that song. Honestly, TikTok does a good job picking songs a lot of the time.
They do.
I have sometimes I thought it would cringe and be overplayed, but they're pretty catchy.
There's a reason they play them. People wouldn't put them on their videos to be catchy if they weren't catchy.
Exactly.
I have 9 lives. The certified, was it West Coast Kitty Cat Killer?
Oh yeah,
I have that.
I started listening to that song too.
I have Deep End by Fushi and the remix. I have Crisis by Josiah.
I have what's the one by Choppas by Sada Baby? That Nicki Minaj remixed that one too. Wait, have you listened to Choppas by Sada Baby? It's like the one that goes like scram, whole lot of choppas on his scram.
Oh,
scram.
No, I like that song though. I just never looked it up.
Listen to it and the Nicki remix. It's pretty.
It was
good.
on the radio. I heard it on the radio. I like it. I just forgot to look it up.
Okay, sorry, Jamie. Sorry, me and Jesse are fanboying about.
He can cut this.
Believe it or not, I was wrong again. It's an average of 6. I was thinking, I was like, how did 4 whole numbers come out to 0.91?
Bro, you
so the
just
average is
type.
6.
Well, you have 2 5s, 1 6, and 1
Bro,
8.
it is not just typing. I have a spreadsheet, but like only some of them have the guest rating incorporated. It's a whole thing.
I got you. I'm sorry.
I could.
Don't you know algebra?
Okay, I will actually.
Or geometry?
I'm gonna
Just
fix
algebra.
this. I'm gonna make it to where it never messes up because I can use a conditional statement. So that actually it's tied with Soul Insight, Witness, and Shoot for the Stars.
Nice.
By who? Who are those by?
Pop Smoke is Shoot for
the first
Stars.
Marcus King Band, Benjamin Booker, and Pop Smoke in that order.
Okay. Nice. Next time you guys have me on, I'm gonna make you listen to Corbin.
Corbin Blue?
Corbin?
No, Spooky Black, Corbin.
I don't know. So we'll get to learn.
I don't think I've ever heard of.
I'm gonna put you guys on to underground rappers, and eventually one of you guys is gonna end up liking them.
We have a friend who was in the. I don't know if I'm pretty sure he still is, but he was really big into the underground rap scene while we were like freshmen and sophomores in high school. Jake, do you know Jake? Like a fridge Jake.
Yeah.
He was big into like
Who though? I can't imagine Jake listening to like underground.
Watsky is a big one.
That's
YouTube. But then there were also a bunch of other people that I don't.
Which, for the record, around that
remember
same
the
time,
names.
I really liked Watsky. But that's not the underground rap I'm talking about.
I think there were more like proper underground rappers, but I didn't.
I only know
know it enough then to care to listen to it.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I think the only I know MF Doom is big in underground rap, but he's basically
become more mainstream, yeah. And also his time was different, you know what I mean? He was an underground rapper, but not in the last decade.
True.
Mm-hmm. I know pretty much any underground rapper that Madlib has worked with because I listen to his albums to hear his
Bro,
beats.
do people still do Mad Libs? Is that a thing anymore?
You mean ad libs?
No, Mad Libs.
He
Don't
said,
ever
"You
do
mean
those on
ad
road
libs?"
trips and shit?
I thought you meant ad libs because you don't listen to rap that much. Probably adults and bored people. I don't know. What were we expecting?
I don't know. That was just a general question I had.
I never found them.
I don't know how I ever
either. But
we would do them on road trips with my grandma.
I never.
Sounds about right.
I never realized that producer's name Madlib is Mad Libs, that thing.
What?
I never correlated.
Wow, bro.
I've only done 2 Mad Libs in my entire life.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, I've done
to
maybe one.
I think I've done
Don't
one or
like
two.
them.
I play a lot of Yahtzee, to be fair, so I can't really say much.
Okay, yeah, dude, Yahtzee. My family we played Yahtzee one of the last few times we play a lot of games. Whenever I go back home, we played Yahtzee, and I was like, wow, there's actually strategy to this, and it's actually a pretty fun game.
I play a lot of card
kid,
games though.
As a kid, I never read the rules, and so I would just go, you just throw dice. This sucks. But then we played it properly, and I was like, yo, this kind of hits.
You should get Tabletop Simulator. I don't have it, but a couple of my friends have it. If you want to play tabletop games with your family, Jamie.
Where's my headset?
But yeah,
I won't do that with them. But I really enjoy tabletop games. Well, yeah, I guess so. You will introduce us to more underground rap next time you're on. But for now, next week we are going to be listening to "Steady Glow" by the artist In Her Own Words. and we are going to be joined by Nick, am I allowed to say twin? Is that a proper term for what you are?
You are, yes, because it is biological.
This is doppelganger.
Yeah.
Nick's alleged twin, Samuel, is going to be joining us next week for the first episode of the new year, actually.
Yes,
Starting off 2021 with an alleged
new pod.
twin.
Actually, it's the same pod.
You're not gonna do seasons for this? Like, oh, we're gonna take a 2-3 month break and come back.
Interesting.
Nah, we're going until the wheels fall off of here and we wind up hating each other like any good relationship.
We will never take a break.
Never.
Yeah, so that's exciting. I have not checked that out, but Samuel claims that it will be something different to anything else we've listened to so far. So,
honestly, we haven't listened to a ton of women, have we?
It is not.
Have we listened to any women? Oh, it's not.
It's not a woman.
No, in her own words, it's very confusing.
Okay, never mind.
Rock,
Don't spoil.
It's not like alt rock like the Strokes or like the Arctic Monkeys. It's, I don't want to say emo rock because I don't listen to a lot of emo rock. It's like kind of punky, but there's not a ton of. I don't think there's any screaming in it. I think it's just like a dude with a slightly like higher pitched voice.
Well, I guess
I got you.
I guess
decent.
we'll see how
I've listened to
new it
2 or
is.
3 songs off of it.
Well, Bones is a girl, so.
What'd you say, Jamie? Wait, Elmo?
Bitch's name Elmo, bro.
Elmo's a girl?
Yeah, so
Jamie, I can't hear you right now. Oh, okay. I can hear you now.
That dude, your internet. Come on.
Get out of the basement.
Get out.
I think everybody was fine for me. I think Nick was fine for me.
Man, out of here.
I don't know.
Yeah. So what have you guys been? What have you guys been listening to get into the holiday season?
I haven't really listened to like any holiday music.
I have.
Me neither.
Me either.
You guys are lames. I've also been listening to.
I know it's weird.
Irish
Only in the car.
sea shanties.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
Shanties?
that sounds good.
I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Black
Color
Flag,
Man.
best Assassin's Creed because of the shanties.
Yeah, the Irish Rovers, Drunken Sailor, of course. A new one I found that I really like, Weller
What would you
Man
do
by
with
the
the Drunken Sailor?
Longest Johns. Great
Okay.
Send in
story.
the song recommendations. At some point.
Bones and Christmas music.
Nice. That is a variety.
Thank you.
Nice.
I mess with it.
All right, I'm gonna fuck with you.
I'm
I get nasty with it.
All right, I'll go next.
Yeah,
I didn't know
take her
Mario
away.
Judah did a cover of Rockstar. Did you know that?
Hmm?
I did not know that. And it's like I don't know. I just really like covers a lot, so I actually enjoyed it.
Wait,
I started
which
listening to
Rockstar, the Post Malone or Nickelback?
No, the Brandon Lamborghini cop car with a pistol, the baby one, and Roddy Ricch.
Oh,
You know that
song's
song,
called
Jamie,
Rockstar?
please. Yes.
Y'all gotta stop naming the same shit, bro.
What? There's words. There's just a word. Anyways, I was like Whoopty, which also blew up on TikTok too, but that's actually a drill song.
Yeah, whoopity scoop, poopity
No,
Whoopity
shut
scoop.
up. And I changed to Spotify, so I'm trying to like put all my songs over now.
Mhm.
So I've just been listening to. All I have on there is like a lot of Pop Smoke. I still haven't listened to the Kid Cudi album either, but which I need to
Kinda
do.
Me either.
sad.
What's up with that? Why have I not
It's-
checked it
It's
out?
because it's not.
I know,
It's
I
not
know.
that good. That's why.
Hey, bro, chill.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I've only listened to like half of it, and I was like, I turned it off.
I know. Don't. I do going into it. Like,
But
I've
that
heard a lot of
the
reviews,
cover
But
is
I did
so
like
good,
the
though.
Pop Smoke song. The cover's
see.
awesome,
The cover's like
Cover is
wall
awesome.
and the
art,
Phoebe
bro.
Bridgers song was alright too.
Oh, here comes Nick and his Phoebe Bridgers.
This sad bitch.
This sad mother.
What?
effer.
What? People who don't even listen to Phoebe Bridgers gatekeep Phoebe Bridgers. I don't understand.
I like Phoebe stuff.
Never heard of him or her. Them.
She has a lot of really good stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
Motion sickness, baby.
Who wants to go next?
I've been listening to a fair amount of Radiohead. Don't Think I'm Sad. Honestly, it's like it's really interesting, and like reading about them and watching like Tom. I've only watched one Tom York interview.
Tom York,
but like they're just so like the trajectory of their career was so strange, and what they decided to do with it. It's very interesting, and I'm listening to their albums chronologically. And Jamie, dear God, what's wrong with your face?
It's just always.
But
like
I'm on Amnesiac right now. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. But
have you guys done a Gorillaz album yet?
No,
no.
Huh?
But I think I actually like Gorillaz a little bit. I haven't listened to a lot of them, but
And they're a band that I need to check out more.
All right. Next one we do with me on it might be the one with Melancholy Hill.
Can we do the Windmills album?
I think that's the one it is.
Okay, sick. I can talk about how much I
But I've
love
also
Feel
been
Good
listening
Inc.
to. I've also been listening to Sturgill.
His new
Waxahachie.
He made the.
You talking about Cutting Grass
Volume 2? He put out the second half of the Bluegrass album. It's very good.
Yeah, man.
bro, you don't think
look
Nick
at this?
Hardy
I bought
knew
this today.
Oh, sick, dude.
You don't think
The vinyl
Around
Is that bluegrass?
I don't mind.
Is that bluegrass?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
his.
it's green grass, bro?
That's
It's
his.
green grass.
He took a bunch of his songs and then over the quarantine has recorded now 2, maybe more, bluegrass versions, like bluegrass covers of his own songs, and they're really good.
Dang.
They're really good.
Interesting.
You guys listen to Iron Horse? They do bluegrass covers of classic rock songs.
Oh, dude, I gotta check that out.
I
probably
No,
heard
but
some
that
of their
sounds
stuff.
awesome.
Oh, they do.
I mean,
My
you said
favorite
they're
one's
called
probably
Iron Horse?
Enter Sandman by Metallica. They cover that. in
Yo, I
bluegrass.
bet that.
Okay.
Sick.
That's
That only goes like
really
Mr.
good.
Sandman.
Fuck. So good.
Yeah. I know what I'm listening
right.
to while I make dinner. But this week I have been listening to so much Dreamland, the album by Glass Animals. It has just been
Heck yeah.
infectiously, like every waking minute I hear heat waves in my brain. And then I'm like, I should listen to that album again. And then I've been doing that at least once a day, if not twice a day for the last week. Don't know why. I think that it's definitively on my list of top 5 albums of 2020.
Oh, dang, nice. Mine are all 3 Pop Smoke albums for number 3.
They all came out in 2020?
Actually, only 2 of them.
Yeah. So you might want to rethink that top 3, bud.
Listen, bud. Listen.
Oh,
Okay, I have a knife here. Anyways, going back to...
But I did check out the new Sturgill album. I enjoyed that. I can't remember if this was the last week or not. If I did it before last week, then I've already talked about it. But I checked out both of Taylor Swift's albums finally, and they're very good.
Yeah, I need
It's
to
a
do
very good
that.
Coney Island's
Evermore-
a banger.
Wait, real quick. People like Champagne Problems a lot too. But real quick,
Yeah, that
I was
one's
gonna say-
decently good.
the best thing I've come up with is it's called Evermore, right? And there's a Edgar Allan Poe poem called The Raven that a lot of people read in school, where the Raven would always say Nevermore, and like the Simpsons even did like a thing on it. So then I'd Photoshop like a raven head on top of Taylor Swift's back, like the Wolfpack did that one time, with like the back of her head showing in Evermore, the album, and then it'd be called Nevermore, dude.
Bro, why are you telling us this? That's gold. You gotta make that.
Okay, I will. I was just saying my creative outside. I was manifesting. Okay, dude, that's
Okay,
what people
yeah.
do nowadays.
You gotta
just
manifest. It's the
all right?
great
I'm
conjunctivitis or whatever.
manifesting.
Destiny.
Yeah, man, I've just been listening to so much of Dreamland. Not even all of Glass Animals, just like non-stop listening to Heat Waves. It's
I
crazy.
got you.
I don't know why.
Understandable.
I don't know where.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. Well, I guess does anyone have any parting thoughts before we wrap this episode?
I don't think so, mate. I don't think so.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Merry Christmas.
And happy holidays for all of you
Yes, and happy holidays.
non-Christmasers.
Absolutely.
I meant to say something at the top, and I completely forgot.
Yeah.
But yes,
Not a good host. Not a good host.
From us to you, our beautiful. We gotta workshop. We gotta come up with a name for the audience. But our listeners,
the Pop Smokes.
Merry Christmas if you don't celebrate. Happy holidays if you don't celebrate the holidays. Hope you have a good Friday.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Well then, with those final thoughts, we just wanted to say thanks again for listening this special holiday week. Remember to tune in next week where we're going to be taking a look at Steady Glow with Nick's alleged twin, Samuel. Be sure to listen to it so you can kind of have your own thoughts and mentally join in the discussion a little bit. You can feel free to either leave a comment about your thoughts on this week's album or the episode in general on YouTube, or you can also tweet them at us. We're on Twitter at @listuppodcast, and that account, as well as all of our personal handles, will be in the description of wherever you found this episode. For now, stay safe, tell someone you love them, and we'll catch you next week. And remember to listen up.